What's up people, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing good. This is Gufran and you're watching Indian Grad in Germany. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing, and without further delay, let's start with today's video. So this is the second part of the video that I created related to Graduate Trainee Program. If you haven't watched the part 1, I would highly recommend you to go back to the first video and watch that video before watching this video. Now let's move towards today's topic. So in the first video, I explained what is a graduate trainee program, and in this video, I will explain you the steps related to cracking a graduate trainee, or I would say, what does the different steps in graduate trainee program look like. So the first step is CV. So CV is the most important part where you have to present yourself towards the recruiter. And in CV, your CV is screened. So this is the first step where I think 50% of the students get out in this round. Because for graduate trainee program, your CV should be very dynamic. It should reflect you as a person, what all qualities you have as a person, and not just qualities, but what experience, what proactiveness, or what uniqueness you bring as a person in this graduate trainee program. So I will tell you what are the unique CVs for graduate trainee program that look like in the coming video. So I won't do all that in this video. That will be the third video. Now, the first round is CV clearance. The second round is the aptitude test. So in the aptitude test, around 50% of the students, they move towards the aptitude test. In aptitude test, so there are different rounds. So the first round may be logical reasoning. There may be a round where you have to solve some questions which are mathematical. And there may be also a round where your management skills will be tested. So you will be given some graphs, some charts, and you have to predict the data or analyze the data and do some mathematical modeling or something. So not very mathematical models, but mathematical models in the sense of you're given some bar charts and then you have to see what kind of data you get from there and how you analyze that chart. So it's simple as that. Now moving towards the third round. So the third round is very important because this is the next step. And some companies, they follow this third round, some companies, they don't. So for example, in one of the company that I gave this graduate trainee program, they also have this third round, which is the essay round. In essay round, your behavior is tested. So it is essay or behavioral round. So combined into one round. So you will be given some situational based questions related to your work environment. For example, if you're working in an office, so you are working with your colleagues, how will you manage conflicts while work? How will you assign a task to your subordinates? How will you do some tasks in groups? Then there will be behavioral questions where they will test you, what kind of person you are. Because in graduate trainee program, what I believe is it's more than just CV, more than aptitude test. They see what kind of person you are, because team fit is one of the most important topics in Germany, which people in the teams or the hiring manager looks for. So you should be good as a person that you can work in that particular team. So this is related to the third round. Now the fourth round. So I know I'm bombarding you with multiple rounds, first round, second round, third round. But yes, there is a fourth round, which is the most important round. So in fourth round, I believe there are 10 to 15% of the people who are still there in this race, and they are in the fourth round. The fourth round is also called as recruiting day, assessment day. The term can be different for different companies, but there is a fourth round also in some companies. So the rounds may vary. Some company may have 3 rounds, some companies may have 4 rounds, some companies may have 5 rounds. So the fourth round is the recruiting. So this round is carried between 1 to 2 days. So maybe some companies which will hire only in this first day, and some companies which will prolong this round to the second day. So what happens in the assessment day? It is more like an IAS exam or IAS interview round. If you are from India, you can relate this. So there are multiple activities which are done during this first day. So there will be 4 or 5 rounds carried simultaneously one after the another during this day 1. So to give you a highlight about what the assessment day looks like. So the first round will be your self-introduction, where you have to introduce yourself towards the panel. And panel means there will be like 10 to 15 people sitting in that auditorium or maybe online. So 10 to 15 people in the sense, 10 people may be the HR people and 5 may be the people from your team, your future team with whom you will be working with. Now, the first round is introduction round, where you introduce yourself and every round carries some weightage, some marks where you will be graded, and then at the end of the day you will be given out the results. So from this hundreds of candidates, there will be one or two people who will be selected as the graduate trainees. Now the second round. The second round will be a group discussion round or maybe a case study round, depends on the company. So the company that I gave, the another company where I cleared this graduate trainee, there I was given a case study round. So in case study, you will be given different cases, depends on the job description. For example, if you are applying for online marketing, then there will be a case study round where they will show you some website, they will make you find some errors in the website, and they will make you suggest what can you improve as a team member in this in this website. So case study round. Then the third round. In the third round, the case study thing will be maybe in group, where they will check how you work in a group. So the panel members will observe you, your group discussion skills, how you comment on a specific topic, how you take up initiative on a specific topic. So on very small things, you will be graded. So this is the third round. Then the fourth round will be the similar case study you have to present by yourself. So you as a person separately will be presenting the same case study. So group, separate. Then the last round will be another one-to-one interview sessions with the HR people and with the team lead or with your colleagues who are there from your future team. So that's how this assessment day is carried out. And then at the end of the day, there will be one person who will be selected among these hundreds of candidates. The interesting part is that I forgot to tell you in this is, before the assessment day, there will be some companies which will call you for the round one, because in the round one, the HR will have a one-to-one session with you, and then you are moved towards the assessment day. So it's still not complete. Assessment day is though the last part, but before that, there will be another personal one-to-one interview. And nowadays, there are companies, so I gave multiple graduate trainee interviews. My CV was screened in multiple companies. And what I would suggest nowadays, the hiring is more or less online. So there are online platforms. So that is called as hiring platform, where you just have to talk to the camera. The camera will give you multiple online questions, HR related questions, and then you answer to them. So nowadays there's no like on campus hiring managers or HR managers that will come and they will take your interview. So it's more or less online. So you will talk to some camera virtually, and then that's another round before the recruitment day. So just to add up to this, after this recruitment day, there will be one candidate who will be selected and so on. But what I would suggest you, why you should apply for graduate trainee programs, what things you should have in your CV is, there should be something unique in your CV. Like for example, if I make YouTube videos, I can put that, okay, I make YouTube videos, I make podcasts. But for example, if you are good in sports, if you have done some special achievement in sports, then you can also put that. So I'll give you one example. So there was a graduate trainee program that I went to the assessment day. The other candidates, the 4 other candidates who were with me, they had something unique in their profile. So there was one guy, he was a co-founder of his own company. There was one girl who almost did working student in each and every sector. So for example, she worked in pharmaceutical industry, she worked in semiconductor industry, she worked in some chemical industry or so on. So she had something unique. She had a lot of different experiences in as a working student. And there was another girl, she used to speak like multiple languages. She was very sound technically. So like there should be something unique that will help you, because graduate trainee program is very dynamic. And another point to highlight in this is I believe me studying at Technical University of Munich also helped me to crack or get most of the interview rounds for graduate trainee program, because I think brand name also matters a lot in graduate trainee programs. So having a good brand name, that means studying at good university, having good experiences, showing proactiveness, having something unique in your profile, and at last I would say be confident in your recruitment days. Don't be very shy, don't be introvert kind of person. Be a combination of both, where you have to answer specific topics, take that step. So that's my take on graduate trainee programs. I hope you have liked this video, because I tried to cover most of the points. And related to me, so I didn't selected this contract for the graduate trainee program. I was selected as a graduate trainee, but I didn't accepted this. So why I didn't accepted that? the video will be coming in future where I'll answer your questions why I didn't selected this contract. So I want to keep you connected again in this video. That's why I'm ending this video with this topic. But lastly, one thing that I want to tell, that when I was selected for this interview rounds for 2 graduate trainee, the assessment day, one I converted as a full-time, but I didn't select it. The other one, I was selected around like 100, 200 candidates, and I was top 3. So I was ranked top 3 in that graduate trainee program. It was a big MNC. And the other MNC, I was given the contract as a graduate trainee, but I didn't select it because I got something good. Or I would say I got something that I loved doing it. So that's why I didn't select it. So I hope you have loved this video. If you love this video, do share this with your friend. Do watch the first video. That will help you a lot. Because if you're watching this video without watching that video, then it doesn't make sense. So I hope you like this video. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Till then, peace out. Ciao.